Hello friends, welcome back. We are studying CRUD operation in ASP.NET Web API using Entity Framework. This is part 2 of this video. I hope all of you have watched part 1 because that video contains prerequisite for CRUD operation. If you have not watched it yet, I'll suggest you to watch that part first and then watch this. So let us switch to Visual Studio to perform all the CRUD operations in Web API. So this is our application that we created in the part 1 video of this CRUD operation. So all the prerequisites are already added, that is controller, view model, ADMX files, means all that stuff related to entity framework. Now controller is also added. Now we are going to write a method that will represent CRUD operations. In the last videos related to HTTP verbs or Web API verbs, we already covers all the verbs of HTTP that represents the CRUD operation. So if you are not aware of that, I'll suggest you to watch that video first. Okay. So again, I'll briefly cover. So our GET request generally represents the read, POST request represent create, your PUT request represent update, and our delete request represent delete operation in the database. So the same verb or same methods representing that verbs we are going to use here. So first of all, we'll write a get method. So public HTTP action result get. So this get method will return all the product details. Okay. So before starting code in the get method, let me create an object of our DB context class. So our DB context class name is, you can see it here. So our DB context class name is Web API DB entities. So let us create that object and let us keep it global, means it is common for all the methods in my Web API. So I'm going to create object DB is equal to new Web API entities. Now, the next thing is to read all the products from our products collection, means this is our products collection. Okay, this is our products collection which resides in this Web API DB entities. Okay, so we have created this DB object, so db.products. Okay, it's very simple, db.products. Just you have to say db.products. This will give you the list of all the products available in our database. But basically what we are going to do, we are going to convert this product to product view model, because our product view model is having this extra property, that is category name. Okay, so we have to fetch it through our navigation property in our product class, which is category, and then after we have to assign it to our product view model objects category name property. Okay, so that's why what I'm going to do, I'm just going to iterate through loop. Okay, and then after I'm going to create object of product view model class, and I'm going to store the result in one list collection. So let us create one list collection of product view model. So let me declare it product view model. So let us call it as LST product is equal to new product view model. So we may need to add a namespace for this. So let me add it. Okay. Now the next thing is just iterate through all the products available in our DB products. Okay. So for each where item in which collection, db.products. Okay. Now let us create an object of product view model. So product view model p obj is equal to new product view model. Okay. Now assign the properties of product object to our product view model object. Now each and every product will be iterated through for each loop and it will be stored in this item object. So what we have to do? POBJ dot product ID is equal to item dot product ID. In similar way, we have to complete rest of the code. So rest of the properties assigned. So this is the last important statement, how I assign the category name. So we have this navigation property in our product object. I have to just specify that navigation property name and then properties related to our category class. So I am storing it in the product name property of our product view model object. Now the next important step is that you have to add this object, created object in our collection. So lst product dot add POBJ. Okay, done. So all the products get converted to product view model and then after it gets stored in this LST product collection. Now the last step is you have to return this, right? So just say return OK, and to this OK method we have to pass LST product. Done. So this is our get method which will return all the products available in our database table. Now let us create one more overload of get which will give you a single product based on its ID. Okay, so let me collapse this and let us write overload of a get method which will return a single product based on its ID. So again, public HTTP action result, let us name it as get int ID or in small case. So here first of all what you have to do, you have to find that object from the database. So again there are ready-made methods available in entity framework. So what you have to do, db dot products dot find. Okay, and to this find method you have to provide the key field which is ID here, and what it returns, if you observe, it returns product. So let us create a object of class product. So product, say item. Okay, now again what we have to do, we have to convert this product to product view model. So let me create object of product view model. So here again what will I do, I'll check whether this item is null or not. If it is not null, then only we are returning the value. Otherwise, we'll simply say not found. So if item is not equal to null, right? In that case, we'll create an object of product view model. Let us call it as POBJ is equal to new product view model. And here you can use initializer also, object initializer. So in this way we can directly write product ID is equal to item dot product ID. So this is one more shortcut. So if you are aware of the new features related to C#, definitely you know this is equal to item dot pname. In the same way you can fill rest of the properties. So we are done with assignment. Let me put a semicolon here. Now here you have to return your value, say return OK POBJ. Okay, and if that product is not present, in that case definitely this find method will return null. So we will be in the else part. So here you have to say return not found. Done. So I hope you got how to write a get method that will return a specific object or single object. Now the next thing is to write a method that will create new product. So we have to write a post method, right? So HTTP action result, say post, or you can say create. So if you are going to say create, In that case, we have to decorate this method with HTTP post verb because we are not following the convention related to Web API action method. So here we are going to pass product view model. Remember this, we are going to communicate through this product view model. Okay, we are not directly passing product. We are going to pass a product view model, then we are converting that product view model to product, and then we are going to send it to the entity framework. Okay, and exactly vice versa to send the result to the client. We'll get the details from a product, convert it to product view model, and then we will send a response. Okay, so let us call it as POBJ again. So here, first of all, we have to convert our POBJ to product. So let me create a product object. So product, say item is equal to new product. Again, I'm going to use the concept of object initializer. So here I'll say item, not item. Here I do not have to say item. So I have to just say product ID is equal to POBJ dot product ID, comma, P name is equal to POBJ dot product name. Okay. Similarly, I'll complete the rest of the assignment. So assignment is done. Now the next statement is to save this detail to our database. So for this, what you have to do, db dot products. This is the property available in our db context class. This property products. So you have to say products dot add, and you have to pass this item. You have to pass the object of type product, and then you have to say db dot save changes. So in this way, it will save the data to the database. Then you have to say return OK. Definitely, you can use exception handling also. So you can surround the entire block in try catch, and if exception occurs, you can return the response like bad request also. So you can do it yourself and let me know about it. Now we are done with create. I hope it is clear. Now the next thing is to write a update method. So for update, we have to use put request in Web API. So here I am going to use put method itself. If you want to change the name, you can change it, but don't forget to decorate it with HTTP put. Okay. So otherwise, what will I do? I'll just change the name. I'll say update. Okay. And I'll decorate it as HTTP put. Okay. Now to this update method, definitely I have to first of all send the ID that I want to update, and then after I have to send the modified details. So int ID and then product view model object POBJ. Okay. So let's scroll down a little bit. So first thing is that, you have to find the object with this ID. If you got it, then you will update that object changes with the new changes that are provided through this POBJ. So let us find this object first using find method. So find method is going to return a object of type product. So I'll use product item is equal to db.products.find. To this find method, provide the key field, that is ID here. Now, if you got the product, then item value will be not equal to null. So we are going to check, we are going to add this null check. Otherwise, we are going to say simply not found, right? Done. Now let us write the code related to else part. So if you got it, then what you have to say? Item dot Generally, we do not change the ID field. So here I'll just say somebody will change the name, right? So POBJ.name, product name. Then somebody may change price, POBJ.price. Then stock can be updated by users or client, so you can change it. So POBJ.stock. And the last thing, client can update category ID also. So POBJ.category ID. That's it. Now don't forget to say save changes. pb.save changes and then say return OK. So I hope you understood this put method also or update method also. So first of all, what we did, first of all, we find that object, and then after, if that object is found in DB, then we are changing whatever the values that are provided in this object. And don't forget to say save changes. Now, the last method which is remaining here is delete. That will delete the record from the database, and in Web API, the method name which represents delete operation is delete itself. Okay, suppose you are going to use any different word like remove, like that, then don't forget to decorate that method with http delete. So to this delete method, again we are going to provide the ID of the product that we want to delete. Again, you know that we have to use find method. So product item is equal to db.products.find, provide the ID, that is our key field. If item not equal to null, we are going to remove it. So you have to say db.products.remove, the method is remove, and here you have to provide the item object. And again, don't forget to say save changes and say return OK. Otherwise, if that item do not found, in that case we are going to say return not found. Done. So we are done with all our 4 methods which represents the CRUD operation in the database. Okay. Now we are going to test it one by one in Postman. Okay. So let us run our application. So we will copy the IP and localhost IP basically, and then after we'll put it in the Postman and we'll test it. So this is our IP. I'll just copy it. I'm switching to Postman, and here first of all definitely we are going to give the GET request. So this is our API word available in our root config, and our controller name is product. Hit send. See, we got all the products. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Let us try to read the single product. Just pass the ID. So how many IDs we have? We have ID 1, we have ID 2, ID 3. Yeah, but if you observe one thing, we are getting category name null here. Okay, it should show some category. So there might be a mistake in our code. So let us fix it first, and again we will run the application. So let us switch to Visual Studio. Let me stop the application. So let us check the code in the get method, what mistake we have did. So basically we have two concepts, eager loading and lazy loading. So by default it works, lazy loading works. So yeah, the mistake what I did, I mistakenly assigned the category name to what? Product name. That's why it is not showing. So let us assign the category name to category name property. I am saving the application, again running it. Let us switch to Postman. Hit send button. Yeah, now we are able to see the products. Electronics, both these products are in electronics. Then these two products are under mobile section. Now let us try to fetch a single product. And here I have to pass the ID. So let us see the fourth product. There it is, OnePlus 10 Pro in the mobile category. If I'm trying to fetch the product which is not available, in that case, it is correctly showing this 404 not found error. Okay. Similarly, we can test the post method. So for the post method, what I have to do? Choose this post verb. Then definitely you are not going to pass the ID. Here we have to go to body. Then say raw. And then after, you have to choose JSON. Okay. Just to make sure you will pass the field name correctly. So what will I do? I'll just copy the response of my get method. So we can, okay, let me test this. I'll just copy this format so I can easily send this value. So let us create a post request. No need to send the ID. Go to body, say raw option, and we are going to send the data in the JSON formats. That's why JSON. Let me paste it. Now let us create a new product. Say 5. Say product name is, say, sorry, Google Pixel. Say 65,000. Say stock 500. Again it comes in the category ID 2. Here no need to pass the category name because we are just passing the foreign key. Okay. So done. Let us hit the send button and let us check the response. Yeah, it's okay now. Now let us try to hit the get method which returns all the object. Hit send. Now we'll check the response. 2, 3, 4, 5. Google Pixel is there. Even we can check the values in the DB also. So let us check the details in our product table. Let me write a new query. Here I'll say select star from product. Say execute. Yeah, our product get added in the DB also. Okay. So I hope you understand this. I'll suggest you to try rest of the operation. If you face any issue, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.